Hi, this is Kristen. Today I'm going to show you how to quickly fix a photo that looks like it has a film over it or um, it has a glare and you want to remove that to salvage your photo. What I'm talking about is something that's like similar to this like transparent pocket that I have. It's like an overlay or where you can see through it, but it's really not clear. And so sometimes when you take some photos, you might have a sun glare, or in my case, I had gone to the zoo on Tuesday and I took pictures of some of the animals that were in an enclosed area behind glass, and it was a thick glass, sort of gave the look of like plexiglass. And so when I took the photos, it ended up giving a film over that photo. And I'll show you here. This is how the original photo came out. And he's so beautiful, and I just really wanted to salvage my photo. And I'm just very glad that through the package I have for Photoshop CC, it also comes with Lightroom. It's the photography package. And it comes with two different versions of Lightroom. One is the Lightroom Classic for those of us that are more used to the older version, and then there is the Lightroom, what they call Lightroom Regular. And the Lightroom Regular is also a mobile app for people that adjust their photos digitally on their mobile devices. So anyway, so there's two different versions of Lightroom that I have that come with the package, and both of them have this great tool. It's called haze. Now, if you have a standalone version of Lightroom, if you're using a different photo editor, and you do own Lightroom for your photography adjustments, then just make sure that you have the most current version of Lightroom, because otherwise the dehaze won't be there. I think they added it as of the Lightroom 2015 version. At least that is what I read up on. So anyway, here we have, again, this is the page that I had created for Photoshop, my Photoshop scrapping page. But let's go ahead and we'll go into the Lightroom Classic. And here I have my library open. I'm not going to show you all the different things of Lightroom because I'm certainly just only focusing today on the dehazing, and that's what we're going to do. So I'm just going to click on my photo that I want to fix, and I'm going to, after I've imported it, etc., and I'm going to click on develop. So once I've done that, this is the photo that I showed before. And here in the adjustment area for the developing is in the presence area, is underneath clarity is the button that's called dehaze. And with that, you want to grab the slider and move it all the way to the right. And as you do that, you can see that that glare or that that film is coming right off the picture. Now it is a little bit green. It does pop the colors, its saturations, etc. So you will have to do some additional adjustments, like maybe the temperature to pop some of his orange, and maybe slide the tint down a little or adjust the tint a little bit to get rid of some of that green. Maybe adjust on the exposure, but just go ahead and play with these buttons, the vibrance, pop that, and just to your liking, however you wish to adjust your photo. Once you've done that, just right click with your mouse, and you can just either edit in, just click on the edit, and you can either just take it into Photoshop CC version 2019 or whatever your current version is, or open as a smart object in Photoshop. I always open as a smart object in Photoshop in case I choose to do additional adjustments. And once you do that, it just opens the photo here in Photoshop and allows you to now utilize the photo. As you can see, again, I just used it here in my scrapbooking layout, and I just added a mask here to my photo so that I could mask it in to the background paper. Basically, that's all I did, and I salvaged my photo. As you can see here, I have the before and the after, showing you how it looks before I dehazed it and after I dehazed it. Now again, I showed you how to do that in the classic Lightroom. There's the regular Lightroom, it's Lightroom regular, excuse me. And here is my photo. And again, you know, I opened my photo, and this is where you do your editing with that. So you click on that, and that opens up a panel for your edits. Now for the Lightroom regular, where you find the dehaze, it's called, it's listed under effects. So all you would need to do is use this dehaze, and that would adjust the slider. So if I click on this, this is going to show you how afterwards I ended up adjusting my photo. And as you can see, I just moved the slider, and I just moved it all the way to 100%. And so that pulled all that glare or that film right off of my photo. And then here, as you can see, with the temperature, the tint, the vibrance, I left the saturation alone, but I did adjust these to my liking so that when I right-clicked and I clicked edit in Photoshop to bring it over to Photoshop, and I'll do that in a second. There we go. Then I could use that in my page. So it's a quick little step. Again, if you're using other photo editors and have a standalone Lightroom, just make sure that you have the most current version so that you have the dehaze tool, and it will be a great tool for you to fix those photos. As I said, when I went to the zoo, I took a lot of pictures of animals that were in enclosures that like I have the orangutan, and I have a few other animals that were behind glass. And so in order for me to salvage those photos, I'm definitely going to be putting that dehaze button to use. So I hope you enjoy. I hope I've helped you so that you could get rid of that film, whether it be for, you know, like here I have with the zoo, or if you've taken a picture and you got a sun glare on your photo where it hazed up your photo, that you can salvage it that way. Anyway, I hope you enjoy, and I look forward to seeing your pages as well. Thank you. Until next time.